Jaron Age. I thank everybody watching my videos. I welcome everybody, new subscribers, viewers, anything. So today is going to be my childhood home, neighborhood. This is my childhood home in Texas. My mother bought this house in 1956. Talking to my sister, she didn't know, my mother didn't know, but I remember it was like $15,000. They were paying like $50 a month. So it was a really happy home, really happy home. My father, my mother were really loving parents. Really happy. I mean, it was a really happy home. I mean, my father used to take us trips to Ohio, California. So that's how I got the travel bug, from my father. And you know, and to this day, I still have the travel bug, going everywhere. This time I was traveling all over Asia. Never been to Europe. Don't want to go to Europe. I just want to stay in Asia. Currently, I live in Japan. And you know, I'm here visiting my mom at her birthday. She just turned 91 years old. Last year I could not fly here because of the pandemic. So I'm here. So my other daughter coming in from Tokyo. She's coming in today. I have one daughter over here. She's with me right now. And my wife, my lovely wife, she's here with us. So I'll get a little tour of my hometown and take a little tour. So this neighborhood is really, say about 66, 67 years old. And when my parents bought this house, it was all empty land, all empty lots. They were one of the first ones to move over here. This was considered out of town in those days. Now Corpus Christi grown a lot, a whole lot. And there's streets that I get lost. But I have my best friend John drive me around. He's been a good friend of mine. Good, long-time friend. I know John, oh my God, since 67 and 68 during my 6th grade. And to this day, we are still best of friends. So that's the highway, and they cross down the expressway. This road before was a two-lane highway, two-lane road. It was ditches on the sides. And those are all cotton fields. And when I was a small kid, I used to play here in the cotton fields with my brothers and all my neighborhood friends. We used to hide in the cotton rows, hide and seek. I had real good childhood times here. So basically, that's the road, the street I live on. So we're gonna take a little walk over here to my elementary school. So the gas right now today is $2.99 a gallon. The other day was $2.77, something like that, 20 cents higher. So that building used to be a doctor's building, and right next, you see the gray car. That used to be a barber shop. There was I used to say my haircuts when I was a small little kid. So this used to be like a doctor's building. So we walk into my elementary school. So a lot of cars here in Texas got SUVs and trucks. In those days, when I was growing up here, they didn't have none of that stuff. It's all cars, vehicles. They all racing, go to work, And, this is really an old neighborhood. Fortunately, I live in Yokohama, Japan. But it's always good to come back. And I love the Whataburgers here. Oh my God, the best burgers they got in the world. I know you got a lot of In-N-Out fans out there, but Whataburger beat you guys by a mile. So that white building used to be a gas station. I mean, a really functional gas station, Texaco. In those days, the gas attendant would fill up the gas for you. Not like today, you got the automatic you gotta fill up the gas by yourself. But in the 60s, you put the gas yourself. I mean yourself. The gas standard put the gas, for you. So we continue walking to my old elementary school. And I'm going to show you my junior high school. A few more. But they redid the whole high school. This before it was Prescott Elementary School. So they changed the name to I think Garcia or something like that, Garza. And but the whole building is it's a modern elementary school. So when I left this school in 1968 to my junior high school, I never returned. So I'll give you guys a little. I'll see you guys then. I'm gonna head across the street. Just gotta follow the laws here, or I won't get hit by a car. I won't go. I'm sure I won't go back to Japan. So that used to be the grocery store, Tex-Mex, if I remember right. It's on the Prescott Meat Market. At the very right used to be, I forgot what it was. But right next is Chorus. That used to be the bakery. They had a real delicious bakery products there. So they call this place Prescott Village. So this is really, it had to be over 60 years old. One time I took my two daughters here when they were really young. And the sales lady or whatever, the checker was talking to my daughters in Spanish. Then my daughters, they don't speak Spanish. They speak either Japanese or some English. So I had to explain to the lady they were from Japan. My daughter was giving this kind of surprised look. But that's really, I remember that experience. So we walk in. This is the football field of the Cunningham Junior High School. So in my days in Texas, how the school system was run, 1st to 6th was the elementary school. 7 to 8 was the junior high school. Then 9 to 12 was the high school. I think this is all different now. They call it middle school or whatever they call it. But I'm not so familiar. I left this place. I left Corpus about almost like 48 years ago. Yeah. So I'm like a stranger sometimes when I come to my hometown. But everything comes back to me, the food, the smells, everything. So we just go and take a look. That's the junior high school I attended. In fact, I never went back to that building inside, physically inside myself. Wow, they got air conditioning in each room there. When we were here, we had no air con. It was all windows. You put the window up, and what breeze you get, that was your air. That was your air con, automatic air con. So I just did a tour of my neighborhood. Yeah, my jag legs is almost over. I have a real serious jag lag. So this is the front of the my junior high school. Cunningham Cougars. I had real fun times here in junior high school. I had a lot of good memories. I met a lot of good friends. Some friends are I see them in my high school reunion. And I don't, if I saw him in the street, I will not recognize him. My best friend John will recognize him automatically, but I left home, like I said, 48 years ago. That's the entrance of the school. With this, I had great teachers, great administrators. So they call it, what do they call it now? Let me see. I'm getting there. They call it something else. Instructional Resource Center. Wow, I didn't know that. Well, anyway, this is my junior high school. It was Cunningham Junior High School. Let's go back this way. So here's some of the neighborhood. So guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a little closer to the Prescott Village. See you guys soon. Yeah, I'm here in Prescott Village, like I described, I told you before. So we're gonna take a little walk here, a little closer. We used to go groceries. I don't know. No, we didn't go do our groceries. It was somewhere else, but basically. Oh, dog came right after me. Loose dog. Okay, no problem. He didn't bite me. So this is the, this used to be the Tex-Mex grocery store before. Good morning, good morning. So here's my store. When I was a small kid here. It looks the same. Yep, it looks the same to me. So basically, and there used to be, there was no fence there. We used to cut across to the left, going back home. This would be the bakery. And I believe this was a laundry. You know, take your laundry in. And this is, you see, this is all fenced in now. So guys, I'll be back. I'm gonna have my friend John take me to my old high school. See you later. Bye. I'm gonna add this video. This would be an alleyway. We used to, when I was small, it was all just an alleyway. Just, you know, it was nothing. It was like fence between, and we used to play war. You know, like in combat. I used to go right to my house, and those days I had a lot of neighborhood kids. You know, we played and played with every street had a baseball team or track and field team or football team, and we used to compete in all the streets here. And we had everything. We had, you know, like crossing. We had cross country. We had 100-yard dash, 50-yard dash. We had relays. All the, you know, the kids. There was a lot of kids in this when I was here. So we had football. We compete other street football. You know, we get all scratched up in our knees and bodies, and you know, then it was so fun in my childhood days. That was really, really good. That's why I have a really humble beginnings, but you know, I loved it. I mean, I embraced everything what I did, and what my father and my mother taught us. That's my character. It built my character, who I am now. You know, so I'm glad. So I'm almost home. Waiting for my best friend John to pick me up, go to my high school, and see you guys soon. Bye. Good here. My best friend John is driving today. So this time we're gonna go to my old high school. We take a little cruise there. We're attended Moody High School, the Moody Trojans, the Moody Mighty Trojans. They won when they opened up in 1967, 68. They won a state championship in cross country, but it was like a 3A. It was a real one of the lower A's, you know. So about 15 or 20 years ago, they won the baseball championship, you know. So this little cruise here in my neighborhood. If you go straight ahead, it was nothing at all, nothing. All cotton fields or some kind of a plant that were growing. And there was no expressway. It was the, I think it was the Lexington Drive. It was before they went to South Park Jogging Drive. And the road was all concrete, going all over to, the Navy built it. Maybe in the 40s. You know, during the Second War. So this is going to be the end of this road where I live at. So we're going to make a right turn to where my high school at. Okay, this is going to my school's on the right side. So I'll roll this window down a little bit myself here, okay? That's why I got my my DJI Warner's mic. Is going to help me to record this. So right here is going to be the track. John and I, we were running track in high school. I remember we have our coach who's killed us. He punished us. We had to do 42 20s. Within 21 seconds. If it didn't go 21 seconds, it didn't count. So we ended up doing about 50 or 60 of them in the day. I mean, but they really say, okay, this is 5 state championship, 4A baseball. This is a powerhouse base. This is my old high school, Moody High School. In fact, I haven't stepped in this building since I was out of boot camp, because I remember I was wearing my Marine Corps uniform here for Moody High School, Mighty Trojans. So this is the fast tour of my high school here. So there's a lot of parking on the sides here. And the other side will be the student parking. So it was easy for me to walk. So this is about it of my old neighborhood here in Corpus Christi. Thank you for watching. JR in Asia. Please subscribe to my channel. Please, please, please. And I'll see you guys later in my next video log. Bye.